I am he who walks the broken road. There are no grudge against you, Arisen.
So myself.
But you shall die by my hand just the same.
Sir Dario knew something of Warnicle, I believe. We've arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold.
Seems that fortune smiles on those that aren't me.
Even the dragon's coming is not enough to unite men's hearts as one. Grand Sorin.
The messenger brought word of Fornival's trial. More's the pity. He finished our arms at quite the favorable rate. We'll be as cats without claws, should he be kept from doing business. I do not know the man well, but I cannot stand idly by and see him convicted. Testimony given in person will carry more weight than a missive, yet I cannot leave this place. Pray, take one of my men with you back to the capital. He will speak in my place. You do Fornival a service, sir, and us with him. I will send word ahead for a man to await you. Pray, speak to him directly.
Quiet night.
Did you say
Best
something?
men in the strongest hold are powerless without supplies to live on. Seems the Duke aims to ring all Grances with strongholds. Let's have a look at that rise in the land. There may be aught to harvest.
I'm called Castor. Sir Dario has informed me of my duties. I'm thankful to have you accompanying me to the capital. Shall we be off? Very well, sir.
We must see the witness safely back to the capital.
You are to see me for yours. I speak for his grace. Pray, make your choice. Sir. Brought a witness, have you? Excellent work. I shall see to the necessary accommodations until the day of the trial. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts. You are to see me. I speak. Pray, make your... I would ask you to seek out material. The inquest has but a few days remaining. Good. You brought evidence. Here, this. You are to see me. I pray. Make your choice. I would ask material. The inquest. Good. You brought evidence. Here. This time. You are to... I pray. No, the threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered. A company of the lands. There's no perfect solution. Take what time you need for their sake. You are to see me. I pray. Make your... I would ask material. The inquest. Good. You brought it. Here. There's time yet, sir. You are to see. I pray. Make your material. The inquest. Good. You brought it. Here. There's time yet. You are to see me. I pray. Make your... I would ask you for material. The inquest. Good. You brought it. Here. There's time yet.
The Duke's gone well, Andrew. But who's the piece? I'm sure you'll find all you need. Here we are. A perfect duplicate. 'Tis yours. I'm sure you'll find all you need. Anytime.
A moment, sir. I'm named Gabriel. I serve under Sir Dario, Captain at the Stone of the North. I see the Captain was correct in surmising you would possess that letter. 'Tis a missive Chamberlain Fiedel asked you to retrieve. Am I correct? Pray, do not lend credence to that fox's lies. He's a man drunk on ambition. He plans to win the Duke's trust by spreading lies of sedition, happily shedding the blood of faithful men in the process. But even that is but a preamble. Giving him cause to meet with the Duke in private is as good as lending him your dagger to plunge into his Grace's breast. Sir Dario is determined to see Fiedel's traitorous designs thwarted. Allow me to bring the letter to Sir Dario. As none know of it, you need fear no ill consequence. All I've heard of you suggests a person of keen judgment. Pray, give me the letter, sir. My thanks, sir. You've chosen wisely. In so doing, you've spared the castle the chaos this scheme would have wrought. 'Tis fortunate Fiedel moves slowly for a fox. It will like be some time before he's crafted his next plot. I'm certain Sir Dario will see you rewarded for your aid in this matter, Arisen. I cannot promise what or when, but know that the men of the stone e'er pay their debts. Until then, I take my leave.
I entrust my petition to you, Arisen. I cannot afford to let old Fornival leave this mortal coil just yet. Still no sign of the letter, then? Your reputation suggests a more expedient hand. I'll know not to expect overmuch from the Arisen in the future. That seal. You've found the letter. And the seal is yet unbroken. Good. Its contents remain a secret. I shall give it to His Grace myself at the earliest chance. You are a wonder, sir. I shall see that you are properly rewarded for this boon.
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace. Pray, make your choice, sir. Slaying the beast that stalks the roads will take nimble thinking and a steady arm in equal measure. 'Tis a task I would not entrust to any other, sir. The people's safety hangs in the balance. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Grand Sorin being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin. 'Tis not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites. And now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate. Go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield.
You are to see, I speak. Pray, make your choice, sir.
You'll need to work in concert with the others to rout the beast for good and all. I do not doubt your strength or valor, sir. But do not let thirst for glory spur you to act alone. The creature you faced has already claimed many a knight. Pray, do not let down your guard.
She seemed happier than even I'd expected. At present, seems like Thornival may be found innocent. The verdict draws near. We'd best prepare. Griffins have no love of fire. Best we ready some before we join the others.
If we're to join in the hunt, we ought hasten to meet the others outside the capital. Shall we hire upon more knowledgeable? Let's
The
hurry.
Duke's men are assembled. Let's hurry to join them.
The mild weather year-round Mage grants is well suited for human life.
Griffins have no love of fire. Best we ready some before we join the others.
Elites or no, I'd feel better at ease with a few more men. The sky offers it considerable advantage. Still, we must fight. I will pierce its black heart.
It holds the upper hand as long as it's aloft. Use the lay of the land.
If we catch foes unawares,
The beast must die!
Even dragons die. Felling a griffin should be simple enough.
Elites or no, I'd feel...
I had a feeling you might be our escort. Aye, we are the company of elites you're to march with. A poor jest, I know. We'll circle the capital, striking the Griffin as we come upon it along the way. We attack when it sets down. It is nothing so clever as to be called a stratagem, but it will work. If you still care to join us after hearing all that, let's be off.
The Duke's burden is great. Between his duties as
Elites or
sovereign
no,
and the wormhole.
I'd feel
Focus.
better at ease
The
with
hunt
a
is
few
afoot.
more
Sweaty
men.
task is talking with others. Let's begin with that.
opposing structure afford fell, I'm sure. Would it come down if we baited it?
We cannot reach it at that height.
Seems all
Clear your mind of all but the fight.
Grand Sorwin stands beyond this way castle. Careful! A goblin! Even in numbers, a weakling
We'll
is
rout them in a single charge!
Attack!
Keep an eye turned to the fire.
There's no way we could have lost to that.
Make haste!
If you lure another monster close, Griffin may think them prey. Careful! A goblin!
We'll rout them in a
Make
single
haste.
charge! Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
Make haste!
But find ourselves surrounded.
The sky offers it considerable advantage.
fire.
Still, we must fight.
Where visibility is poor, we must be especially wary of attacks. This looks nothing like where we will be.
Seems a good place. If we lured another monster close, the Griffin may think them prey. So this is where we're to meet the beast. We'd best prepare for battle. Let's use a goblin to bait the Griffin. Seems this place is home to goblins.
A goblin! You routed them in a single charge! Rain steel upon it!
Their kind hits ice and fire both! That's all.
Is a weakling still. What else would you expect with my help?
It's close. I can feel it.
Let's put the bait out here.
It comes!
I'll hold it down! Bring it down! Aim for the wings! Let's drag it to the ground! Advantage is ours!
Now, I'll aim for the head!
Keep yours on the beast!
I shall steal the beast! Do not allow it, light! Seek its home. To the Blue Moon Tower. That's all.
Did it with no time to be crestfallen. Come, Sir Georg is formulating our next move.
'Tis wounded. We'll pursue it to the Blue Moon Tower and be done with it, for good and all.
Order! I will have order! This inquest has its conclusion. Fornival Frescobaldi, in the name of His Grace, Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict. Not guilty. You are cleared of all charges and released from bondage forthwith. The inquest is hereby ended.
Our task is done. Let us report our progress. Have you...
I scraped past by the skin of my teeth there. That and a good bit of help from you. Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely. Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely. Right then.
father will not tell me anything. He says he does not want to cause me needless worry. Even now that he's been acquitted, the matter hangs overhead like a dark cloud.
Word of Fornival's verdict has come. He was judged innocent somehow. 'Twas an acquittal hued in shades of grey, scarce different from black. But an acquittal nonetheless. The trial was fair, and so we must accept its decision. Though the matter ended sourly, it's by no fault of yours. Take your wages with my thanks, Arisen.
I've heard of the party being gathered to slay the Griffin. Sir Georg and the others from the encampment are among them, the men who fought the Hydra. They're touted as elites, but the fact of it is they're mere sellswords. The harshest tasks are often left to such types, or to the men of the enlistment corps. 'Twas but a short while we shared, but they were men under my command just the same. I would gladly fight alongside them now, were it possible. Alas, the Duke has other use of me. Arisen, I ask you in my stead, if you choose to join Georg and his men in this hunt, pray, see them back alive. They are competent warriors to a man, and not apt to die so easily. But I would rest easier here knowing they march with the Slayer of the Hydra. Please, sir. Pray, see them back alive. I shall rest easier here knowing they march with the Slayer.
You are to see me. I speak for his grace. Pray, make your escape to the Blue Moon Tower, has it? Huh. Then it will have a scenic death. Muster your strength. Prepare as you must, then finish the beast. Your duty awaits, sir.
The gate stands open. I'm loath to simply walk in. Quite imposing, isn't it? Careful! A goblin! Don't have a single chance!
I'll begin with the strongest.
Limited numbers. A weakling is a weakling stick. I'll stun it for holding on. Dropping the threat. I'll call you lightning. I'll scale its head. Stun it with lightning.
Grab hold of it!
Transfix them with lightning. I'll drive its head.
Its armor is rent! Here's our chance!
Do not breach its armor.
The helm protects its eyes! Attack this broken
I'll scale its head.
Let's have that helm off! Here's our chance!
I shall strike the head.
The leg! Grab hold of the leg!
We must be off on its armor. I'll grab its leg to draw its ire. Combat attacks cannot pierce its armor.
Grab hold of it!
Alert! Grab hold of alert! Breach its leg. Throw it off balance. One upon its leg.
Its helmet is off!
Cannot breach its armor. Its armor is rent.
The Cyclops has fallen!
It's fallen. Attack! Attack! take that.
His Grace has been through a procession of wives by now. Still no heir, though. There's rumors about, say His Grace's steel is not up to the task. How do you fancy that? Man could stab a dragon dead, but can't manage his wife a bed.
Have you aught to sell?
An idol, by the Maker. Give it here. Beautiful. The quality of craft is plain to see. I shall make for the weaponsmith with all speed. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, Arisen. When next we speak, you shall find my selection quite more to your liking. The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again.
Well, hello. Ah, an idol? Wonderful! I was right to trust in you for this. An icon bestowed upon only the most valued customers. I dare say it's a work of art itself. The weaponsmith will see me now, and no delay. What a coup for my humble shop! You've done me a great service, Arisen. I shall plan to repay the favor when next I receive new inventory. Until then, may the Maker guide your steps.